November 17th, the 8th day. Thou speaking to Enoch. On the 8th day I likewise appointed, so that the 8th day might be the first created of my week. And now, Enoch, whatever I have told you, and whatever you have understood, and whatever you have seen in the heavens, and whatever you have seen on the earth, and whatever I have written in the books, by my supreme wisdom, all these things I plan to accomplish. And I created them from the highest foundation to the lowest, and to the end. And there is no advisor and no successor to my creation. I am self-eternal, and not made by hands. My thought is without change. My wisdom is my advisor, and my deed is my word. And my eyes look at all things. And if I look at all things, then they stand still and shake with terror. But if I should turn my face away, then all things would perish. Apply your mind, Enoch, and acknowledge the one who is speaking to you. Can you tell me who Enoch was?
I can't, but Wikipedia can. Enoch is a biblical figure and patriarch prior to Noah's flood. He was of the antediluvian period in the Hebrew Bible, which simply means pre-flood, antediluvian. God took Enoch, as in Genesis 5:24, and Enoch walked with God, and he was not, for God took him. So it sounds like in the Bible, he was a human being who was taken up by God. Yeah, which is interpreted as Enoch's entering heaven alive in some Jewish and Christian traditions. He was considered the author of the book of Enoch and also called the scribe of judgment. I guess this book is portrayed as a conversation between God and Enoch.
Yeah, it seems to me he's almost instructing him how to live. Did you pick up on that at all?
He's given him a primer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Maybe explaining how things work. I like this part where he says, if I look at all things, then they stand still and shake with terror. But if I should turn my face away, then all things would perish.
It actually makes me think of the Bhagavad Gita and Krishna and how...
when he shows his true form?
Yes, it's terrifying.
That's what I thought too. Interesting, right?
Mm-hmm.
Good catch. There's an element of awe and terror when you can conceive a little bit of what this power is. And you can catch a glimpse of it. It's a little bit terrifying.
But then without it, nothing exists.
Right. Interesting, right? Yeah, in the Bhagavad Gita, Krishna is like his eyes are like 1,000 suns exploding. He's got like 1,000,000 mouths eating, consuming, and destroying the universe, because that's part of the creative process, is the destruction of old Pangu's body, right? There's this element of terror in that, rightfully so.
I do think that when it says, on the 8th day I likewise appointed, so that the 8th day might be the first, and the first created of my week, I never heard of an 8th day in the creation story. So I do think that's the first day. Everything was done. Now this is the first day, but it's technically the 8th day.
Yeah, the first repeat day. It is an interesting way of looking at it, though.
Yeah. Any thoughts, comments, please share.
Love to hear from you. See you tomorrow.